Alrighty. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Fuck this up a little bit. Gotta make sure I have the right game audio. There we go. There we go. Alright. Woo! We are back to the arc with the start of Final Fantasy XIII. I'm going to be upfront about this now. I played FF13 when it first came out on the 360. Like back in like 2009, 2010-ish. Sounds about right. I played it when it first came out on the 360. It was 4 discs long, and this game is like 59 gigs on the 360, which is huge. Huge! This game's a big bitch. That being said, I have played through about 80% of this game. And I hit the final dungeon, and I did not want to play anymore. And that's been my experience with FF13. That being said, I hope time has let me maybe appreciate this game a little more. But just to preface this playthrough, boy, this is one of those games that for me, oof, I didn't like it very much, and I tried to push through and couldn't. Just could not. But oh, hey, look at that. We have a little, what do we call it? Attract mode? A little sizzle reel to get people into it. Even though this is just the opening cutscene. We're not going to watch that right now. Anyways, yeah. It's time to start FF13. Let me just make sure stream stuff. The volume is okay or decent. Like, y'all let me know if I need to make it louder or anything for you all. Because I know for a fact, launching this game, because I did a little bit of a test of it last night. I just didn't do a live, like, stream test of it. This game was loud as fuck. Let's go with these settings for now. I actually gotta make it a little louder on my end. Alright. But, yeah, let's start. We will be playing on normal, but I might drop these settings to easy because I just want to get through this game. Also, as far as side quests go, we're not side questing. We're just gonna go through the game. This is the one. This is the one Final Fantasy where it's like, I'm not doing it, guys.
The 13 days after we awoke were the beginning of the end.
Flip side, this game looks amazing. Final Fantasy 13. Oh. You know what? When we get to the first battle, I need to double check and see if he updated the stream info.
You serious?
Be quiet.
Best of luck.
Look at these cool characters. You love this game? I'm glad you do, because I don't. I know a lot of people like this game. I love this soundtrack. I don't know if I'd say I like this game.
You alright?
But I do think this game has some very strong points in it. make this game very likable. It's my fave FF. You know what? I'm glad you like it. Hopefully, because it's been some years since I last tried to play it, I hope that, like 12, I hope that this, maybe I'll like it a little bit more.
Good for them.
Oh, this theme though, like this leitmotif that they use for a lot of the game is so good. Also, I never noticed the similarities between Lightning and the opening of like the first bombing run and the start of FF13. Damn, Lightning. Lightning really said, fuck these things, I'm blowing them up. Meanwhile, fuck public transportation. We're blowing up the trains. I do think, like aesthetically though, 13 nails a certain aesthetic that I'm like, yeah, give me that like hyper tech slash magical like magic tech, like fantasy. I love that shit. Like high sci-fi and high fantasy, love it.
Run! I've been away!
Jeez. Now loading. Oh. And there's Saz. I twitch. Angry lightning.
Well, oh! Hey! Let's be rational now. They're sending the big guns now. What do we do?
Watch and learn.
Can you tell how cool they are by how confident they are? The active time battle, your ATB. You know what? For the people that have never played this game, let's view this tutorial. Time flows continuously throughout battle. Watch as your ATB gauge slowly charges. That one right over there. Characters perform actions by expending charged ATB gauges segments. The actions which they perform depend on the commands you select. Ooh. You can input entire strings of commands, then unleash them all at once. Select Auto Battle to queue up a set command tailored to your situation. Select abilities to specify individual commands as you see fit. A description of each command will be displayed at the top of the screen. It's up there. For now, try selecting Auto Battle. You can move the cursor to Auto Battle and press the Enter key to select it. Look at that! 2 attack actions have been placed on your command queue. As you learn new abilities, your commands other than attack, it will also become possible to create longer strings of commands. Next, you will need to choose a target of your attacks. When fighting multiple enemies, select your target using the D-pad and then press to confirm it. You only face one enemy this time, so the choice is simple. Press the to confirm your target, and you will execute your two attack commands immediately. Once you have finished your attacks, enter more commands and continue fighting until you have defeated the enemy. Yeah, that's usually the point. Note that you will only be able to control the actions of Lightning. Saz will fight in a zone, supporting her as he deems fit. Good luck! From here on out, how to fight is up to you. This is your combat system. Hit him, Lightning. I will always praise this for its character designs and how fluid its animations look in this game, though.
Fall back.
When stuff is cool, stuff is really fucking cool.
Not so tough now, huh? Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, all right? Hey! Calm it down!
Also, I'll say it again. This battle theme
I'm coming!
is actually one of my favorite battle themes. I'm very nostalgic about like 90s and 2000s Final Fantasy games and their battle themes. Also, Baby Chocobo.
This thing won't give up.
But this is one of those songs that I'm like, damn, this battle theme is sick. This is a good one. Swing on him. Wave cannon. This is all we can do it right now. Just swing on him. I need to adjust some of the settings though once we get to a menu. Five stars. Also, you're rated on each one of your battles, and boy, sometimes I'm not gonna do good on this. Kaboom!
Oh goodness. Whew. We did it. Oh, hey!
Also, that
Aren't you
is a
supposed
very
to
cool
protect
gunblade.
Civilians, soldier. I mean, you are Sanctum, aren't you? What are you doing trying to stop the purge? Why don't you tell me that?
I was a soldier.
Alright, calm down.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Calm down. Calm down, ex-soldier lightning.
Man,
Look at that chocobo.
Chocobo, we just can't catch a break, can we? Yeah, that's
Fucking
a good
cute.
question. Oh well, I better follow her. I'm getting too old for this.
The hanging edge. The restricted zone. Also, here's another thing. Notice how she only has one pauldron, just like Cloud? And she's an ex-soldier, just like Cloud? It's almost like Nomura has a thing, and he likes his tropes, and then just reuses them. Ugh. Change your control scheme? No, this is good. Ah, the primer. You possess an advanced digital journal known as a datalog. Will autonomously streams information deemed pertinent. Whenever a datalog records a new entry, a notice will appear in the upper left corner of the screen. To peruse, press E to open up the menu, and then select datalog. First thing we're doing is we need to... There we go. I'm like, I need to open up the menu. We need to switch that to controller. We also need to turn on speaker names. Like, oh, don't forget to change the game category. Yep, thank you. That was the other thing I was about to do. Let me see here. I just didn't want to interrupt all of those cutscenes and everything. Hit done. Upload that. Double check on Twitch. Yeah, I typed it out. I wasn't sure if I actually hit the button or not. Seems like I didn't, but thank you for reminding me. Big preach. Big preach. Huh, boy. Alright. Things are uploaded. Alright, cool. Cool. Tight. Alright. Here's the thing. Guys? And yes, I see the similarities between light and cloud. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, lightning and cloud, people that don't see the similarities, and don't get me wrong, Nomura also designed the FF7 cast, so it makes sense that they are very similar. The problem is that not that many people liked 12, and not that many, and because 11 was an MMO, not that many people were really playing like active Final Fantasy games other than like hardcore fans or like word of mouth. You know what I mean? Or the people that tried them because they were popular a little bit. Most people were like, if you want to play a Final Fantasy game, go play 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, it was that era. So like, how do you get people to come back into it? You make the game look really, really nice. And then to top it off, you make a cool character that people are like, that person is tight. And what he did was he basically made female Cloud and was like, this is now the ultimate OC. Nomura was like, this character is my favorite Final Fantasy character. If you think I'm lying, look at interviews of Nomura being asked who is his favorite Final Fantasy character, and it's the one he designed and of the game where he's the director. And it's like, Nomura, please, dude. Come on. I love that dude. Dude made Kingdom Hearts. He's designed so many things that are so close to my childhood, but it's like, Nomura, I swear to God, you can't just... Well, because everyone else gave very, very kind answers of like, oh, like, I like this character because it really influenced the way I made my Final Fantasy. Nomura just blatantly was like, Lightning's the best. They're the best character. I love them. Nobody comes close to Lightning. They are the coolest. And I'm like, excuse me? Nomura, please. Alright. So before we start this game, I hope everybody has a cozy blanket or is sitting in their air conditioning. Because guess what? This game does not explain what the fuck is happening unless you read. So you know what we're going to do? Is I have some water here. The desk water jug over here has been filled. Guys, gals, and gamers, let's read. We're gonna have to read a lot. So, chapter 1, which is what we're on, The Fires of Fate. Nope, it doesn't. I always walk away from FF very confused. 13 is the one. FF13, most of them, you kind of don't need to get... You don't need to know what exactly is going on, but you can infer through context and through like environment or the story or characters just slowly easing you into it, or just like through the situations where you can kind of infer it. 13 has none of that. It has the tiniest bit. Otherwise, they just drop you into an incident and they're like, I hope you know who these characters are. There's only one other case in which we'll do this. Funny enough, it's the very next FF we're going to play after this game, which is 15. FF15 also has some stuff where I'm like, I guess you could watch the movie beforehand, but unfortunately we can't stream the movie, so we're going to have to do some reading on that game too. But anyways, let's start. Lightning and Saz are held aboard a military purge train, don't know what that is, with a group of civilians destined for exile. In stark contrast to the uncertain and despairing people around her, Lightning appears determined and focused. She's cool. She seizes upon an instant of inattention to disable a guard, and her impressive display inspires Saz and the other civilians to take up arms against the soldiers. Swear to God. After clashing with army forces, the train crashes to a halt in a war-torn district known as the Hanging Edge. Saz attempts to figure out Lightning's angle, but she knows little desire to share. She shows little desire to share. The former soldier throws herself into battle without the slightest hint of hesitation. What could be driving her? Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. There's your chapter 1. Gameplay basics. There's that. Main menu primers. Alright, we don't have character or key terms yet. Which is going to be... You're going to see this menu a lot in this playthrough. Annihilators. It's the enemy we fought. Okay, we're going to come back to this menu frequently in the beginning of this game. Hold on. Hold on. We cannot. Why is the... Oh, thank God. You ever have that feeling where you touch a controller and the controller is inverted and you just... No offense to people that play with inverted controls. You do you. Me? I hit that camera stick and it went the opposite direction and oh. Ew. Alright. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do just as much walking in this game as we did in FF12. The unfortunate part of that is that we have no fast forward button. We are going to be slow rolling our way through everything. Also, look, it's a thingy thing. Our little save points. Also, be glad that we're not playing this on console because load times in this game were not great. A Unicorn Mart. Is there anything worth buying? No. Also, I remember money in this game being a bitch to get. Alright. Farmer, enemy counters. Many and various enemies stalk the roads that you must travel. Upon entering an enemy detection radius, the minimap in the upper right corner of the screen will flash in warning. Coming into contact with any enemy will initiate a battle. You know what we're gonna do? You hear that cool battle theme? I will say though, as much as I'm gonna talk shit about Lightning this entire playthrough, Lightning is kinda unironically cool. They have a very cool design, and they have a cool weapon because I'm a sucker for gunblades. Also, ooh, fancy portal thing. Also, you can tell this is the Final Fantasy where they're like, hey, surround sound? I hope you have your volume up. Because boy, the character distance away from you is going to determine how loud or quiet they are. Yeah, load times are much better. You know what's also crazy? Is thinking about the games that were out at the same time as this. Because sometimes I'm like, well, why wasn't I into Final Fantasy back then? Like, what was I playing at that time? I have to kind of think about it. And when I do, I'm very swiftly reminded, like, hey, what was out at this time that I was playing instead of this? Modern Warfare 2. This is the era of Modern Warfare 2, Halo 3, Street Fighter 4, and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 were still going strong in fighting games. Like, I just was not playing RPGs during this time. Ooh, look, loot. Okay, Saz, you need to speak up, dude. We have subtitles, but still. We got a potion. Also, can you imagine everything in your house being placed in a little orb like this? Like, you go for a midnight snack and this little ball is floating, and you have to touch it before it fucking opens up so you can get like a cupcake.
Not wanting to get purged, I get. But taking on trained soldiers?
Better to die than get sent to Pulse. It's hell without the brimstone.
What is
Well,
Pulse?
hell's not sounding too bad, because this place ain't exactly paradise.
Domesticated peacekeepers. Nothing to worry about.
Well, maybe not for a soldier girl, but I'm trying to say, hey!
Sauce is like, I don't want to fight everybody. Meanwhile, Lightning, I'm gonna fight everybody. It's the one part about Lightning that I kind of find funny is when the options and shit hits the fan for things to happen. Like, Lightning's first gut reaction is, I'm going to kill it, or I'm going to beat it up. And it's one of the funniest things ever in this game. As we go through this playthrough, you'll see. You'll see Lightning just sometimes take moments of like, no, we have to fight. Or, no, I don't believe them. It should have been like this. And I'm like, Lightning, calm down. Like, Lightning, you need to chill. No chill Lightning is one of the funniest things in this game. That we're gonna have the joy of, I'm gonna use the word enduring.
Yeah, you must be real nice from up there.
Auto jump. Flip side, look at these cool enemy designs. And you can move the camera all cinematically during combat. Ooh. No, this game is sick. Also, notice, you automatically heal back to full health after each battle. So, like, it makes it so items are only there so you actively use them in battle. Like, you don't have to worry about, like, healing up outside of battle or anything. Like, you don't... It's all there. Like, it's it. That's it. Ooh. It is messing me up that it's the Y button on the controller, but I'm using a Switch controller, so instead of being at the top of the controller, it's on the left side, and I'm like, oh, whoops. Also, I like these little movies that play on the equip screens. It just makes it, it's just a little flourished. I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. Like, ooh, fancy. We don't have very many abilities. In our inventory, we just have a fuck ton of potions. Got some key items, though. A GravCon unit, which is a personal gravity control device. A survival knife, which was Lightning's birthday present. We have a our 7-Eleven Unicorn Mart card. An electronic pass that granting access to the Unicorn Mart retail network. A digital journal that autonomously streams potential useful data. Good old data log. Did we get anything else? Nothing new? Yeah, we're gonna get a lot. We're gonna get a lot in the data log. Who are you? Dawes, how did you get ahead of me? Also, yes, they are indeed murdering. That's usually what happens in violent conflicts, Saz. Also, it's one of those little things, because it's in every Final Fantasy, but like, the way they animate the little flourishes when readying an attack is very nice. I like that. I always like preemptive or ready animations in games. It adds that little bit of like character touch to each character.
Preemptive strike.
Rebels! So much for the element of surprise.
I'm out. He sees a group of people who's gonna go for a sneak attack and then yells preemptive strike. And you're like, huh? What the fuck, Lightning? Lightning, why? You could have just hit them. Alright, tutorials. Whenever your HP begins to run low in combat, you can heal yourself using items to avoid being knocked out. Select the items command from to open your party inventory. Ooh. It looks like you have some potions which restore HP when consumed. The number next to an item's name tells you how many items of that type you have left. Move the cursor to the name of the item you wish to use, potion, and then press Ooh. The potion heals your entire battle team. You do not need to specify a target. Using items is a free action, so you will recover HP immediately without expending any charge segments of your ATB gauge. That is important. When you find yourself in a pinch, don't hesitate to use a potion. Remember, even if your allies are still standing, it's game over if the enemy manages to KO Lightning. Lightning is so important to the party that we are no longer playing by Final Fantasy rules, we are playing by Persona rules. If your main character dies, rip. Game over. Lightning is that important, guys. I'm not sure if you know this, but this is Final Fantasy XIII. You know, the game with lightning in it. Oh, man. Critically acclaimed Final Fantasy? Couldn't be. Wicked Fang and a potion. Jesus. Well, rip those guys.
Do we turn back?
There's no time.
Then what do you suggest we do?
Quiet.
Hey! Wait! No, don't leave me!
Let go!
No, hell no! You're my only way out of here! No!
Damn, Lightning, really? Hey, so you know that grav unit? Nope.
That might get us across. Right there. Right?
Looks that way.
Look at this not cloud. God. Lightning, what rank were you when you were a soldier? I was a soldier, first class. God. So stupid. I do like how items, like, there are little touches that make this game a lot more accessible to somebody that has never played a Final Fantasy game, though. Like, the auto battle system makes it Makes it a lot more like stress-free for a lot of people, to where if you're not good at navigating menus, this is something that makes it accessible for people. The fact that like items automatically affect your whole party definitely helps. But what is it? Not only do items affect the whole party, but notice that like even if I auto battle and it queues up 2 individual attacks, sometimes if the AI senses that like the enemies are overly clumped together, it'll just automatically change it to an AoE without you having to do that, and that's nice. Look, another save point. Also, the frequency of save points in this game. Also, it's weird that the new save point is like the one all the way on the left. Alright, it's gonna take a bit to get used to. Ooh, activate. Gotta beat all their asses. Look at these cool guys, though.
Are we? Weapons down. I'd hate for this to turn ugly.
Turn ugly?
He wants to kill us without a fight.
God damn it, Lightning.
Time's up!
Also, yeah, jetpacks. Attack chain tutorial. To initiate an attack chain, first select auto battle or attack from the abilities menu. Choose the Psycom Marauder as your target. Atake. A Marauder. See the bar displayed beneath the target's name? That is known as the chain gauge. Keep an eye on the chain gauge as you strike. Notice how it goes up? It's important. When you attack an enemy, its chain gauge builds. Hit home and the percentage beneath increases. Weird way to phrase that, but okay. This percentage is called the chain bonus. The more times you hit an enemy, the more damage it will take from subsequent attacks. This is an important mechanic in this game. Continue pummeling the Psycom Marauder, boosting its chain bonus until the gauge is filled. Like, this is very important. Once the chain gauge is full, one further blow will stagger your foe. A staggered enemy takes greater damage when attacked. Chaining attacks to stagger powerful adversaries is essential to defeating them. Be aware, however, that an enemy's chain gauge begins to drain the moment it is staggered. Once the gauge is empty, the enemy will no longer be staggered. But until this bar goes down, guess what? All your attacks do more damage. To this one target, at least. Unfortunately, these are the only attacks we have at this stage of the game. So, get ready for a lot of auto attacks.
So, soldier. What's your angle? What? Is it classified military info? Huh?
Jeez.
What's the matter? You quit, didn't you? Did you think I'm gonna go out there and just tell everybody your secrets?
I'll see. My angle. I'm after the Foul Sea.
We're after the Foul Sea. Hey, Lightning, what the fuck is the Pulse Foul Sea?
Still happy you tagged along.
Didn't have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
On behalf of Cocoon citizens, I would like to thank our brave Pulse pioneers and express our best wishes for a successful relocation. Your noble and selfless sacrifice ensures the continued safety
Signal
and
flares.
peace of our society. Were it not for this remarkable gesture, every resident of Cocoon, your family, your friends, your neighbors, would be exposed to the dangers of the world below. By choosing to leave Cocoon and participating in this migration,
Migration? More like extermination.
Huge. You stay here.
Sorry. I didn't mean to.
These people need heroes. Here,
Oh boy.
you keep your cool, and they will too. You got it?
Got it.
What's
Oh,
our motto?
Snow.
The army's no match for Nora.
That a boy.
Army's no match for Nora. Oh boy. The Resistance Front. Hanging Edge. This is your meanwhile. So now we're in control of Snow. Let's see, did we get any new data logs? Oh boy. Guys, reading. Fields of War. Suspect citizens of Cocoon are wrenched from their tranquil existence and threatened with exile to the world of Pulse. The purge has begun. Damn. The land below is set to crawl with unknown perils, and terrified civilians begin to rebel against the purge. A revolt also occurs on the train transporting purge deportees, as Lightning's battle against the guards galvanizes the other prisoners into action. The train comes to a halt in the district of the Hanging Edge, now a hellish war zone where soldiers open fire indiscriminately upon civilians. So yeah, you think that they're just shooting at just rebels? No, they're killing everybody. Lightning makes her way through the middle of the conflict, all but ignoring her uninvited companion, Saz. She seems determined to press onwards even when the battle path before her is destroyed by military strikes. The peaceful citizens of Cocoon live in constant fear of invasion by the forces of Pulse. The world below is supposed home of the terrors unknown. Were even a single Pulsian agent to be discovered on Cocoon, panic and civil unrest would be sure to follow, threatening the very fabric of society. To prevent such calamity, the Sanctum, Cocoon's governing body, initiates the Purge. The Purge. A government initiative officially entailing the deportation of all those who may have come in contact with the corruption of Pulsian influences. Fucked up. However, the Sanctum army is now brutally slaughtering the civilians they were supposed to be deporting. Fucked up. Realizing that the Purge is nothing more than a massacre in disguise, Snow leads the young freedom fighters of Nora in an effort to protect the Purge deportees from the Sanctum soldiers. Pertinent information. Also, the 13 days. Or Day 13, Exile. Because that's the time that the game is taking place in. A fallacy of Pulse origin was discovered within a vestige on the outskirts of Bottom 2 days previously, having apparently spent centuries in hibernation with humans none the wiser to its presence. The Sanctum deemed the potential contamination by pulse magic a risk too great to overlook and immediately enacted legislation permitting the purge. An involuntary removal of the fal'Cie and the entire population of Bottom from Cocoon. Hey game, what the fuck is a fal'Cie? Deportees were told only that they would be transported to Pulse. That's all they were told, and then they were shot down. Now, Pulse. Resting in Cocoon shadow, the sprawling and enigmatic lower world of Pulse is home to a multitude of terrors. The land is commonly believed to be inhospitable to human life, and a strict ban of interworld travel forbids citizens of Cocoon from venturing there to challenge the hypothesis. Not even members of Sanctum's upper echelon can claim to have seen the surface with their own eyes. But the attempted invasion by the world's savage armies several centuries ago is well documented. Widespread fear of a repeated assault persists among the populace even today, the colloquial references often likening the world to a manner of living hell. So, quick TLDR of what they're talking about. At least if you need to know the setting. Pulse? Okay. If people have seen Attack on Titan, all the human civilizations is Cocoon. Like, Cocoon is basically a giant cocoon where humans exist, and Pulse is like fucked up Badlands, basically. Where some people live there, but people of Cocoon deem them corrupt, which is why if anything from Pulse touches Cocoon, they basically activate the purge and get rid of things. They handle things, which as you can see is fucking killing people. They're murking them. All right. See, literal cocoon. This right here, yeah, it's a literal cocoon. From her lofty seat, the world of Cocoon has long enjoyed tranquility. The interior of her spherical shell supports several sprawling cities and a population number in the tens of millions. Tens of millions. Although a variety of dangerous beasts prowl the wilds, advanced technology and protection from the world's fal'Cie. Hey game, what the fuck's a fal'Cie? Protection from the world's fal'Cie keepers ensure residents a peaceful and prosperous existence. Travel to the lower world of Pulse is forbidden, but given their deep-seated cultural fears of the place, Cocoon citizens would not even think to venture beyond the paradise they know. Important note in that. But given their deep-seated cultural fears of the place. So, they're basically just told, hey, you know, this place is bad, but not that many average not that many average person has information about it. So it's like, okay, the Hanging Edge. A relic of days before the War of Transgression, the Hanging Edge is located near Cocoon's outer rim. It's a far city. The area was once a thriving urban center, but residents were forced to abandon the location when an attack by Pulsian forces cracked Cocoon's shell during the conflict several centuries past. It was since designated a restricted zone and civilian access prohibited, soon became nothing more than a name on local maps. So basically, the Hanging Edge is basically the Badlands of the Cocoon because an attack happened there centuries ago. Just to sum it up. The Sanctum! Hey, that's a pope! Cocoon's central government, the Sanctum, holds supreme executive, legislative, and judicial power. It also maintains directive authority over the military. Despite the fact that Cocoon was built by fal'Cie, hey, what the fuck is a fal'Cie? And not by humans, fal'Cie, again, what the fuck is a fal'Cie? Opt to participate only superficially in governmental affairs, leaving Cocoon's administration entirely at the discrimination, at the discretion of the human sanctum and its primarch, Galanth Disley. The Purge! I wonder what the Purge is by the name The Purge. To the millions who call Cocoon home, The lower world of Pulse represents a constant source of fear. Shit's scary. Suspected association with Pulse means stigmatization as an enemy of state and all mankind. So, for people that have ever seen Attack on Titan, it's Attack on Titan. To not spoil people who have not seen Attack on Titan, basically think of like secret agents, like the Red Scare in, if you're American or we're from North America and know your history. Like it would be like the Red Scare, or like a lot of like, oh, like people reporting people for like, you're associated with the Pulse, you're clearly an enemy of all of us kind of thing. It's a very us versus them thing. Even for born and raised citizens of Cocoon. The recent discovery of a fallacy, what the fuck is a fallacy already? From Pulse near the city of Bodham, where the fuck is Bodham? Caused widespread civil unrest. After placing the city's entire population under quarantine due to the possibility of contamination, which I guess Pulse somehow contaminates people, the Sanctum then announced its intent to forcibly relocate the affected to Pulse in an emergency measure dubbed by authorities as the Purge. Nora! The paramilitary organization known as Nora is a group composed of like-minded youths assembled by Snow. Look at that guy. Look at that guy over there. That's Snow. The guy in the center, that's Snow. We're gonna get to know him very well in this game. And self-funded by operation of a seaside cafe in Bottom. Where the fuck is Bottom? Functioning as a neighborhood witch of sorts. Functioning as a neighborhood watch of sorts, Nora members patrol the vicinity of Bottom for trouble. Most often, trouble consists of encroachment by dangerous forms of wildlife. Nora had never openly acted out against the Sanctum prior to the Purge, and because of this, the military had been content to turn a blind eye to the group's activities. Yes, we will. Snow is like a love-hate character. Snow is definitely a love-hate character. I am one of those love-hate people for Snow. Well, I think Snow is a great himbo sometimes, but also sometimes Snow needs to just shut the fuck up. We're like, Snow, why are you talking in this situation? Look at that face. Look at this guy. Look at this guy with his cool bandana. His cool bandana and his very big head. Shoutouts to big-headed people out there. I know I'm one of them. Jeez. But oh god. It's very Snow is, you know what? The less we say about Snow and the more Snow shows of Snow, you'll see. You'll see.
It's over. It's all over.
Yeah, it's over, I guess. Also, RIP. Things are pretty dire for these people. Imagine the government's like, hey, you might have COVID, we're gonna put you in a place, and then they just start killing you. Like, it's kind of super fucked up. It's really bad. This is not a good situation for these people. Ugh. Look at Snow go! Also, when I say we're gonna have to do a lot of reading this playthrough, we're gonna have to do a lot of reading this
This is
playthrough.
crazy.
Then take a nap.
Really? Can I?
Sure. And when we're taking a dirt nap, you can save them all.
No, that's even worse.
No dirt naps today. We're all in this together. Our enemy's the Cocoon Sanctum. Their dreaded SciComm, no less.
What's to dread? SciComm's nothing but a whole bunch of bluster and bullying. They've got nothing on Nora.
Well, we are the heroes after all.
Let's prove it!
Yeah!
These guys.
Sanctum's gonna pay for this.
If you looked up the definition of illusions of grandeur, you would just see this entire group of people.
Nothing to worry about.
I will say though, I'm a big fan of any character in an RPG who's just, I'm gonna punch him. For people that wonder who's my favorite Final Fantasy VII character, of course it's Tifa, because she's gonna punch him. Who's my favorite Final Fantasy VIII character? Zell, because he's gonna punch them. We're gonna skip 9 because I don't like Amaranth. That's the exception. Oh. Also, yeah, welcome to the stream, Daffodil. I hope you're having a good day. Hand grenades. Also, shoutouts to Godot and his really, like, low battle stance.
No more.
There are soldiers everywhere.
Yo, boss. What's the plan?
Charge in, guns blazing.
Hey, that's not a plan.
You're right, Marquis.
Real heroes don't need
Or Mackie.
plans.
Heroes don't need plans. That's how you die. What? Tifa is that girl, yes? Yeah, you're not wrong. Tifa is that girl. Well, punch him, Snow. Punch him.
Oh, yeah!
Bum, 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 bum.
You see that?
Love-hate relationship with Snow. Love that goose. Love Snow. Also, Snow, why? Snow, why?
Same plan as always. Hit him hard, and hit him again.
Also, get ready for me to really like this battle theme, and then the battle theme stop before it gets to the good part.
How about this?
Like when you get that little like violin drop in the battle theme, that's part of that song. Also, most battles are gonna end before it hits that good part of the song.
You see that?
Also, I will say, I definitely use Snow's hairstyle in Final Fantasy XIV. Anytime I make a male character that can use the hair, I will use that hair. Because you get a free bandana out of it, and it looks cool. Also, Snow, why would you throw a grenade that close to yourself? Also, let's remember, Nora is like a neighborhood watch group. Nora is a neighborhood watch group with guns. If you are a neighborhood watch group, I'm pretty sure you don't need guns. Like, calm down there. Oh, look at this unimportant lady.
You all okay?
It drops all the guns.
Careful with those.
Just drops all the guns.
Don't worry. No one's moving to Pulse today. We'll clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Wait! Let me fight with you! You can't expect us to just sit here!
Could help.
Yep. Please, let us help!
I guess if you want to.
Okay then. Volunteers front and center.
Here, take this one.
This seems like this is how you start a riot.
Count
Go
me in.
for it.
Just saying.
Here's yours. Take care now. Mom?
Don't worry.
Huh?
So I just
Hold it
pulled
steady.
here.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, nice.
Can you show me again?
You got it.
That's how it works.
This doesn't inspire confidence.
You sure?
Yeah. Moms are tough.
Moms are tough. Gonna have to shoot them all.
It's the last one, boss.
All right, last one. Somebody take it.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
I forgot. This is where she shows up. I
Push comes to
forgot.
shove. Keep him safe.
Here,
Best
it's her, my
impression of
favorite
Snow?
character, who I can't say yet because I don't want to spoil for anyone. Oh,
All right, lay low and you'll be fine. We'll clear out the area.
I have mixed feelings on that character.
Going home together!
Sure, Snow.
Come on! Everybody up!
Right. New recruits, on me!
Come on.
Right.
Time
You
to
go, mom
kiddo.
person. Yeah, get out of here, kiddo. Yes, she can be very quirky. Quirky is a word that you could use to describe that person.
We're not losing to SciCom, you hear me?
This will be a piece of cake, she says. This will be a piece of cake. Just boy. Look, more chapters. The Warpath Home. The Purge is a Sanctum initiative designed to protect the stability of Cocoon by forcing potential dangerous civilians to relocate to Pulse. However, the relocation is simply a facade to cover the massacre that ensues. The government's true goal is the brutal extermination of all possible threats to a peaceful society. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Having discovered the horrific truth, Snow leads the members of Nomura against the government soldiers of XIII. Inspired by the actions of this handful of brave young men and women, the beleaguered civilians take heart and join the battle in hope of returning to a normal life. Among the civilians who stand against the forces of XIII is a mother who wishes for nothing more than to protect her son. I'm sure that lady is not important at all. It's just some mom. XIII. One, I love the XIII designs. They may be bad guys, they look cool though. They look pretty cool. Pretty fucking cool. The Sanctum military is composed of two main branches. The Guardian Corps, responsible for maintaining security in various jurisdictions throughout Cocoon, and XIII, Public Security and Intelligence Command. XIII is an elite special operations unit charged with protecting Cocoon from Pulsian incursion. Yeah, it's a PSYOPS. In contrast to the lightly armed Guardian Corps, XIII employs an array of advanced heavy weaponry and cruiser-class airships, as XIII bears responsibility for any and all threats of Pulse origin. It was XIII who conducted the Purge. They're kind of, yee. Yee. They're not great. They're kind of not great. Also, what the fuck is a foul C? Alright, let's see what we can do with beating down some of these dudes.
Don't want to make their job any easier.
Sorry, boss.
The world may never know. Yeah, right? Notice how many times they've mentioned the word fal'Cie in conversation and even in the data log. with no definition of what the fuck a fal'Cie is. It's kind of crazy. Also, that violin, you hear that? Best part of the song. I'm gonna talk a lot of shit about this game while playing through it, but also, this soundtrack is really good though. This is a good one. Hand grenade. No, you threw an AoE attack and only hit one dude. No, please.
Oh, yeah!
Also, I just want to point out, everyone else is shooting. Snow is literally running up to dudes and just punching them. Ugh. Oh, Snow.
Let's shake things up a little.
Mobilize Beta Force! Put down the resistance!
Oh, what's that thing? Ooh.
Heroes don't run from fights.
Who says that, Snow? No! If you're alive, you can fight another day. Sometimes running is smart. Sometimes you should run. Oh, Snow. Also, this boss theme, not bad. Not the beta behemoth.
You okay?
Bum, 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 bum. You got 5 potions. Tight. Use cover. Use. Oh, I swear to God, these people.
No kidding. Stay down.
Yeah, mother person who's not in cover. Look at Snow going hero mode and fucking it up. Oh no. Oh, I fucked up. Meanwhile,
I told you, didn't I?
Mom-san, good old mother. Oh no! It's bad. I can't believe I led a resistance and then people died. Bro, that's the fucking cost of doing shit like that. Which is rough.
Get him home. Please.
Hold on!
Nope, unconscious. Snow, how's your arm day? Oof. Oof. So I'm going to tell you guys ahead of time, right now, that kid, my favorite character in this game. Oh. Oh. The reveal for Hope's face was kind of clever in a way. Yeah. This kid right here, Hope, my favorite character in this game.
Come on.
Oh. This poor kid. Yeah, smack the shit out that kid.
Right.
Yeah, Vanille, smack the shit out that kid. He's like, I'm traumatized for life. Vanille, bap. Like, alright, fuck. Also, as you can see from just the first hour of gameplay, holy shit. They dump a lot on you within this first hour. Oh snap said his name, people watching. I mean, to be fair, I turned on the names for the people talking, so that's Vanille and Hope if you couldn't put 1 and 2 together. There you go. They may or may not be important to the game, but Hope is my personal favorite character in this game. I think everybody is pretty cool. Some are cooler than others.
It's an out-and-out massacre.
But yeah.
Those people won't even live long enough to die on Pulse.
True.
That was the idea.
Also true.
What?
Sanctum logic. They conjured up the purge to eliminate a threat. I mean, why carry the danger all the way to Pulse? Why not just stamp it out here?
Soldier first class.
Execution masquerading as exile. That's all the purge ever was.
Excuse me, ex-soldier first class.
Relocation to Pulse. How does the government get away with pulling crap like that? And you knew this was gonna happen?
The purge was SciComm. Private Sanctum troops, not the Guardian Corps.
SciComm, Guardian Corps.
Oof.
Soldiers are soldiers, aren't they? Pulse Foul C and their lessee are enemies of the state.
Hey, what the
Tell
fuck
a
is a
soldier
Foul
to kill an
C?
enemy, and you really think it's gonna matter?
What the hell's a
uniform he's
Lucy?
wearing?
Might have mattered to that one. Couldn't shoot. Got himself shot instead.
Damn. You talk that shit, Lightning.
How about you? Orders say shoot, you pull the trigger? Fine. Forget I asked.
Wait. What?
Look at these cool mech designs, though. And we're back in control of Lightning. Bum, 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 bum. Also notice that when enemies do attacks and you attack them during stagger, it does stop their attacks. And you can interrupt enemy attacks with your roll. You can eventually get to the point where, hey, you just want to make a combo video of you just beating down an enemy. You can do that in this game. It's entirely possible.
What's that? Huh?
Attention, purge deportees. Attention, purge deportees.
Oh!
Put down your weapons and surrender immediately. Your removal is the will of the people of Cocoon.
Oh shit, it's the Bahamut from FF12.
Attempt to flee.
I thought we blew it up in the last game. It's right here. Also, that's so fucked up. This land is no longer your home. Fucked up.
Just what you were looking for.
Yeah. Right in there.
The post-file C.
What the fuck is the Pulse Foul C? Ugh.
Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Mom.
My boy. Fucking rough, dude. Meanwhile, look at this little cutie. Quirky is definitely the word to describe this character.
Here.
Here, use a gun. I'm gonna hug you now. Here's a gun. Here's a hug.
Isn't it?
What?
Face it later.
Compartmentalize that stuff.
Hey,
Don't think about
wait.
it. Deuces. Vanille,
You
what?
said it made you happy when I smiled, didn't you?
Ooh.
But really, I was afraid. I was always afraid.
Oh, I swear to God, Vanille.
So, how do you figure that post-file C is different from the sanctums? All things being equal, I'd just as soon keep one.
Chocobo.
Time to jump.
Yeah, I know. Hey! Hang on!
Swan dive.
What the? Hey!
I'm so cool I don't take fall damage.
She can do it, so can we.
Oh boy. Saz don't. Also, fucking rough, dude. Rip-a-roonies. There's Nora.
Come on.
He'll smack the shit out of that man. Oh no.
What about the others?
Yeah, say something, Snow.
They didn't die. They couldn't have died.
What did you think was gonna happen? What do you think is the cost of a revolution?
Hey, get a grip, man. What's wrong with you?
Both of you? Jesus. Horrible.
Get him home. Get
Who
who
the
home?
fuck is him? Yeah, get who home? What is she talking about? Huh?
Toss me that.
Oh, this guy. Oh,
Catch.
Snow. I wonder what she could have meant.
What are you doing?
So what are you afraid of, huh? You're supposed to be the hero. She's waiting there, ain't she? Your lovely bride-to-be? Isn't it
Ooh.
about time you picked her up?
Ooh, who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go find my girlfriend. Oh, Snow.
There's our ride.
Now you're talking.
Oh boy. He's a character, alright. Catalog updated. Flip side, man, the Resistance, fucking Nora, ate
Hope
shit
everyone's alright.
real bad. Like, woof. That's rough, buddy.
There ain't gonna stop us.
Alright, let's see. Square Enix can stop making games and just make movies with their gorgeous CGI. I mean, they have in a couple places. I have no comment on what Square Enix business practices should or shouldn't do, because they'll fuck it up themselves one way or another. Hope gets too much hate. I feel like people don't put themselves in the shoes. Yeah, that's true. He's a great character. I agree. All lightning way did you see, guys? She's not heartless. Yeah, definitely big Cloud energy still. All right. Updated events. Fallen Innocents. That's a fucked up title for that. Cocoon citizens have always been terrified of Pulse and the mysterious horrors that are said to stalk its hostile wastelands. Their fear is so great that if a Cocoon native were to have even the briefest contact with the pulsing elements, former friends and neighbors would consider them corrupted and dangerous. Ooh. In light of this fact, the Sanctum orders the purging of Bodham, in an effort to remove all potential Pulse-tainted civilians. Accordingly, soldiers round up all those identified as candidates for relocation and inform them of their impending exile. However, SciComm, the elite arm of the Sanctum military, then begins to massacre the helpless civilians. This prompts Snow to lead the people in a rebellion against the army. Tragically, one of the civilians who decide to follow him, hoping to protect her son, dies in the act of saving Snow's life. From afar, the boy witnesses the moment of his mother's death in shock and disbelief. Shit's fucked up. The Fal'Cie awaits. What the fuck is the Fal'Cie? A massive object is transported through the sky over the hanging edge. This object is a Pulse vestige, a lower world artifact that had been nothing more than a Bodham landmark. 2 days ago, it was discovered that the vestige housed a long-dormant Pulse Fal'Cie. The Fal'Cie had slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of a Cocoon city for centuries. The Sanctum decrees that the presence of the Pulse entity and its corrupting magics have tainted the entire population of the city and orders the purge. For different reasons, Lightning and Saz now make their way towards the very being that was the catalyst for so much tragedy. It's clearly really important. Snow, meanwhile, is crushed by feelings of guilt after many die under his command. He only emerges from his gloom when Godot reminds him that the Fal'Cie is holding a certain young lady captive, who needs her hero now more than ever. Not one word on what a Fal'Cie is. Look at that! We finally got it. The Pulse Fal'Cie. Important. Fal'Cie are an existence beyond human comprehension, possessed of incredible magical power. The ones responsible for Cocoon's construction are protectors of humanity, but there are others of their kind as well, the Fal'Cie, who dwell on Pulse and name themselves enemies of Cocoon. Ugh. Humans who encounter Pulse Fal'Cie are cursed. Fucked up. Being turned to l'Cie in order to destroy Cocoon. It is for this reason that most ordinary citizens support the Purge. Anyone who may have come into contact with one of these Fal'Cie represents a dire threat. So, a Fal'Cie is basically... For now, you can think of them almost like espers or summons, where they're just like, hey, this thing is a really magical ancient thing. This is like oh my goodness, we don't have magic in society, this thing is highly magical. Maybe if you interact with it, you might become magical too, but the government doesn't want that. So yeah, so basically anybody who has interacted with a Fal'Cie and gains the Fal'Cie, we'll call it knowledge or magic power or magicness, is called a l'Cie. Get ready to memorize that or have these terms get a little more defined as the game goes on, because they're going to throw out both of those terms a lot. A whole lot. And even then, this is way too short of an explanation of what it even is. Hopefully we'll get more as it goes on. Bioweapons. The Sanctum has developed a vast arsenal of weaponry to defend against the constant threat of Pulse, and these living weapons are one of many fruits its research has borne. Ordinary cocoon wildlife transformed into efficient killing machines through selective breeding, intense training, and physical augmentation. Bioweapons retain all raw power and feral fury of their natural counterparts while observing the commands of their handlers and unwavering loyalty. Cool. The AMP technology, antimatter manipulation principle, AMP, forms the foundation of a variety of technological wonders, enabling phenomena ranging from phase space interference to the manipulation of gravitational forces. Humans ordinarily lack the means to wield magic. But through the use of mana drives, another product of the principle, it is possible to synthesize its effects. So people, no magic. Very much, think Final Fantasy VI. Magic, not a thing. Not a thing normal people have or can do. But through this technology, you can kind of make it kind of like magic. I mean, what's the difference between magic and technology that you can't explain? Let's see, can I equip anything better? Nope. Oh, man, there's gonna be so much reading in this. We're gonna read a lot this playthrough. Is there anything new? Just more potions? Can be sold for a premium. Hell yeah. Alright, time to go crack some skulls. Quick snow, throw more grenades. Also, clearly, it's not a panther, it's a pantheron, because we have to make it sound futuristic and cool. Oh, rip. Throwing grenades. Well, he should be dead. Hey, there we go. Boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, boom.
Rushing in on your own.
Also, I don't like how the mini-map. Hold on, is this something I can turn on or off? I don't like how the mini-map doesn't just have like it doesn't stay static in True North. Also, we don't have a fast rip. Yeah, we don't have anything to lock the minimap. Rip. Don't like that. Yeah, let's go this way.
I want every weapon ready to fire. Stay sharp.
All right, on my go.
Right.
On his go.
Go!
Rip those guys. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna surprise them. Ha! Battle cry. Fucking rip those guys. Examine.
That's a sad sound. Where's the soul? Okay.
Hey, Godot.
Let's all scream.
If you
Yeah.
don't know who you gotta save, you just protect them all, right?
Yeah.
Something on your mind? You got plenty of time for thinking on the way, hero.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Ready! Go!
Is that really necessary? Is that really necessary? Ugh, these two.
Hey! It's us! It's us!
We stole cop
Don't
cars.
shoot!
Snow!
Since when do you care about kids?
Favor for a friend.
Okay.
Hey, Snow! You made it!
Hey.
Yo. So,
Hey.
you really managed to use that thing?
Nah, I think I'm done.
You're done when we are.
Ow! What's
That's the one.
Didn't you have something to tell him?
Yeah,
All right then.
but I...
Yeah, didn't you have something to tell him?
I'll go with you.
What?
You have no idea what it was like. Oh.
Everyone safe?
The army's no match for Nora!
These
I
two.
meant the kids.
All accounted for.
Okay. Let's keep it that way, all right?
Meanwhile, Snow. This is PTSD. This is what PTSD looks like. Also, Hope, this is also what PTSD looks like.
I'll swing by the vestige. Keep the kids out of trouble.
You got it. Say hi to the missus for me. You go skirt chasing, I take care of the kids. Some husband.
Dinner's on me.
Better be home cooking.
I do like their friendship, though.
Well, don't worry.
They are a
none
very
of you are
close-knit group,
invited.
and it shows.
Still going! Hey, you serious?
What about me?
Catch you later.
Oh.
Oh, there's your opportunity. I wouldn't eat no food from Snow. Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Stop running around, kid.
Don't tell me to stop running around. I'm gonna run around if I want to run around.
Psychom's nothing.
Where are you?
Please, everybody!
You'll face my fear.
Alright, there's nothing over here. Alright, I tried.
Honey, where are you?
Also, I might need to go over my controller settings. I'm definitely playing this through Steam. And man, getting controller support to work on this game was a handful. Like, it was, it did not want to play nicely. So I might need to adjust some settings after the stream. Also, yeah, we're stealing this fucking bike.
You okay?
I want to tell him. It's just that...
I don't know what to do with my feelings.
You know how to fly this?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. In you go.
I'm gonna force this child to do my bidding.
That way.
Oh, Vanille.
No. If we go in there, that thing could... It could make us Lassie. This is... I don't think I can...
You can do it.
What are you two doing?
Here we go!
Here you go. Good though you fucked up.
Uh-oh.
Well, there they go.
Huh? Get back here! You hear me? Hey!
The pulse fal'Cie. It held our future. And our fate.
That it did. Would you like to save your progress? Yes. Well, you can tell by that sound effect what happened. Oh, Hope.
Wow, that was close. Now, where is the... Oops. Well then... Guess it's just us.
What did you expect? Even soldiers know not to go near the fal'Cie.
True.
You become a pulse Lassie, and you're finished.
What do you mean, finished?
Haven't you heard, Miss...
Vanille.
Huh?
My name. And yours?
Hope.
Oh, Hope.
Thank you. What were we thinking?
Well, since we're here, let's look around.
Poor Hope. Hope just getting dragged along. The Pulse fal'Cie, Lower World Vestige.
Oh, check this out.
Hey! Vanille, where are you?
Oh, I forgot that she uses a racket as a weapon. Ah, cool Panther. Meanwhile, Boomerang Boy.
No daydreaming now.
These are the two goofiest weapons in this game. How mysterious, Vanille. Some things don't add up. Yeah, right. How do you know how to use that weapon? B&W Outfitters.
Okay, back to exploring.
Also, I love how everybody's weapon also has a storing animation and a look for it being stored on the character. That's also a very good touch that I like from this game. Alright. You saw that symbol in the top left corner, so you know what that means. Woo! Finishing up chapter 1. Into the vestige. Snow still cannot shake his feelings of guilt. Despite his efforts to protect the Purge deportees from the Sanctum forces, many have fallen. Dude has some PTSD now. Dude has some trauma. The death of one woman in particular haunts his thoughts. A mother fighting for the sake of her son, who gave her life to save Snow. In the moments before her death, the woman begged the leader of Nora to take care of her child, but slipped from Snow's grasp without revealing the boy's identity. Who could it be? With Godot's help, Snow breaks out of his depression. He figures that if he just goes ahead and protects everyone, then the woman's son will be saved as well. After checking to see if the children are safe, Snow leaves the waning battle to his fellow Nora members and sets off with the new determination towards the vestige. His fiancée is still held captive by the Pulse Fal'Cie. A boy watches him leave, eyes filled with rage and loathing. To his grief-stricken mind, Snow is responsible for his mother's death. Fates intertwined! For centuries, a Pulse Fal'Cie has slumbered undisturbed on the outskirts of Cocoon City. On the day the lower world entity is finally discovered, Cocoon's peaceful society is plunged into chaos. The government judges the city's inhabitants to have been tainted by the unwelcome guests, and begins a merciless campaign to expunge both the Fal'Cie and the corrupted citizenry from the face of Cocoon. Instead of the exile they were led to expect, the civilians face extermination at the hands of the Sanctum army. People attempt to fight back. They are hopelessly outmatched by the military. RIP. Lightning cuts her way through the battlefield, doggedly followed by the desperate Saz. Snow, meanwhile, seeks to rescue his fiancée, and a boy, spurred on by the dream of revenge, pursues Snow with the help of an unusual young lady. Though driven by separate goals, their paths all lead to the same end, the Pulse Fal'Cie. Alright, in pursuit of Snow. Hope has fallen into a panic. In a single-minded pursuit of Snow, he has rushed into the lair of a Fal'Cie, and is only now recalling the terrible nature of the being that lurks within. Blah. The Pulse entity could use its power to curse them, and turn them into l'Cie. Pulse l'Cie are doomed servants of the Fal'Cie who created them, despised and feared by the people of Cocoon. Doomed? They are doomed servants. Hope's companion, Vanille, seems unconcerned by this dreadful possibility. Bemused by her indomitable cheerfulness, he nervously follows her in search of Snow. It was Snow who convinced his mother to fight. It was Snow she was protecting when she died, and it was Snow who must be made to pay. Get his ass, Hope. Alright, the Pulse l'Cie. Here's the other big thing people need to know. The being known as Fal'Cie possessed the power to enthrall unwilling human instruments, compelling the victims to serve their will. These individuals, known as l'Cie, are marked with indelible brands. They gain the gift of magic, but also bear the burden of completing a task known as a focus for their Fal'Cie master. Pulse l'Cie, tools of Fal'Cie from the world below, are considered dangerous enemies of Cocoon society. As there exists no means of removing the l'Cie brand and the curse thereby imposed, Pulse l'Cie are hunted relentlessly. But once it happens to you, you can't get rid of it. You get magic, and that's cool, but once you get it, you're kind of marked, and you have to... the Fal'Cie is going to ask you to do a focus or a mission, and you kind of got to do it. They're going to heavily hint that you got to do it. Pulse vestiges. The Fal'Cie sculpted Cocoon in antiquity, using resources harvested from the world below. When Cocoon's shell was fractured in the war, they repaired it with raw materials again gathered from Pulse, buildings chief among them. Remnants of these structures, termed vestiges, can still be found throughout Cocoon today. The centuries-old vestige outside Bodham was believed to be nothing more than a harmless curiosity. Discovery of a pulse falsi inside its walls proved this false, however, leading to the detainment and subsequent purging of countless civilians whose only crime was being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Super fucked. And that's it for now. Alright, let's see what we got here. Look at this run animation. No. Hope I'm not sure if it's the right way. But I'm here to gather treasure if I see treasure. Like that one up there. Bum, 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 bum. The goofy racket attacks.
Well, that wasn't scary at all.
Also, this is the one game where like they don't use the fanfare for your battles, and that kind of sucks. It kind of feels like it's missing something, like something sometimes. Dun. 4 potions. Right.
I thought this place was supposed to be empty.
Also, I think there's a save point down there. I'm gonna fight everything. Also, if it wasn't clear from chapter 1, a lot of this game is pretty linear. We're gonna have to get used to a lot of this. Like, you only get so many enemies in a state, in a chapter, so we're gonna have to kind of like get used to it. We're gonna have to kind of kill everything as we go. Alright. Before we continue with chapter 2, I'm gonna BRB real quick. Gonna get another quick bathroom break. Give me about like 5-10 minutes and we'll get back to it. So sit tight. Dang. Hearing that song makes me want to play Monster Hunter every time. Alright, let's get back to it. Oh. Had to make sure there was nothing there. Alright. Let's go and I want to make sure I save here. Alright, Vanille, let's go get these enemies. Here. Aggression and preemptive strikes. All enemies guard areas limited to their fields of vision or other means of detection. Upon entering a guarded area, there is a chance that the enemy or enemies patrolling it will take notice. If your trespass is observed, a warning icon will appear over the heads of any enemies alerted to your presence. These foes then become hostile, taking up defensive positions or rushing towards your forward to attack. If your party leader comes into contact with an enemy, a battle will begin. Not obvious by now. Battles begin normally if the enemy was aware of the party's presence. If the enemy was caught off guard, however, the party will be able to make a preemptive strike, which is helpful. Certain enemies, like Zwerg scan droids, have extremely narrow fields of vision and can easily be approached unnoticed. It is always advantageous to do so if possible, as initiating a preemptive strike forces enemies to enter battle with the chain gauges near the staggering threshold. It makes battles a lot easier.
No daydreaming now.
Also, look at these cute little robots. Looking like little robotic Among Us guys. Give me this item. Ooh, an iron bangle. Well, Hope's gonna get that one.
Where is he?
Up, up. Yeah, during this playthrough, you're definitely going to see the characters which I absolutely love, and the characters where I'm like, Look at this dumb boomerang. So stupid. It's such a silly weapon. Also, I just want to point this out. Hope's battle stance looks a lot like Sora's from Kingdom Hearts. It's just that instead of like holding the keyblade backwards, he very much has like, I'm going like
Aren't you scared?
I could be in a Kingdom Hearts game
Not so
energy.
much.
You really don't get it.
Pulse Falsey and Lassie are bad news. That's why Cocoon kicked them out. Live too close to the Falsey, one-way ticket to Pulse. That's the purge in a nutshell.
If they catch us here, they'll purge us too. And
What's
then...
your problem?
What's my... Pulse is hell on Earth.
We'll be okay. Calm down.
Don't worry about it.
Get off me.
We're gonna rebel against the government, but don't worry about it.
Can you hear me? Where are you?
Oh. Is that our dude?
Don't worry, Sarah. Your hero is on his way.
Go to that thing right there.
Wonder what that's for.
Focus on this thing. not gonna go towards that thing. Two potions. Ooh. So far, we are getting nothing but a ton of potions. Oh, those are stairs. I see. I see. I see. Punch 'em, Snow.
Nothing to worry about.
Punch 'em, Snow. Nothing to worry about. Snow proceeds to start punching this panther.
How about this?
Punch, punch. Punch him again. Ugh. All right, let's touch the thing.
Just hold on, Sarah.
Ooh. Well, we have some places to navigate. How do you get up there?
Still won't budge? I think the door is winning.
Why didn't I listen?
Jeez.
Beg your pardon?
I don't know, Lightning. Why didn't you listen?
It was me. This is my fault.
Beg your pardon?
Cover your ears.
Huh? Oh, blast charge? Oh, wait, hold on. All right, hold. All right, go for it! Make it happen!
I'm so sorry. Please let me in. Please?
Dun dun dun.
Hey!
Right.
What? How'd you open it? Well, after you.
Talking to something and the door opened. Oh, shrouds are especially are special single-use aerosols that can only be used outside of battle, and grant the party tactical advantages. Fortisol and Aegisol bestow their bonuses at the start of battle. The Septisol, on the other hand, shields the party from enemy detection, eliminating any concerns about being spotted and attacked. It's useful for avoiding combat and also launching preemptive strikes. Enemy Pantherons, whose field of vision allow them to monitor wide area, normally turn hostile and display warning icons as soon as they are approached. Apply a spray of Deceptisol, however, and you'll have no trouble getting a preemptive strike. To open the shroud menu, press while exploring. Select the shroud with and then press to use it. To close the menu without using a shroud, press or Shroud effects wear off after a brief duration. but be sure to time their application carefully. Well, what button is it? Let's find out. It is L1. Or left bumper, I guess. Now let's save here. Also, let's check our data log real quick. More summaries. To the citizens of Cocoon, the lower world of Pulse is hell rife with unknown terrors, and the recently discovered Pulse Fal'Cie is an invader from that hell. In an effort to quell the growing panic in the wake of the entity's discovery, the Sanctum initiates an extreme measure known as the Purge. Under this initiative, not only is the Fal'Cie to be cast out of Cocoon, but all of the civilians living nearby as well. Any person coming into contact with the lower world beings, foul energies could already be corrupted, and no potential enemies of Cocoon can be allowed to remain. The ensuing deportation claims the lives of countless civilians, Hope's mother among them. After witnessing her death and chasing Snow to the vestige in a blind rage, Hope suddenly realizes that he may soon share the same fate as the Pulse Fal'Cie, relocation to the world below. O'Neill, however, calmly accepts the situation and lends her support to the distraught boy. Unaware of his young pursuers, Snow begins exploring the arcane halls and chambers of the shrine-like vestige in search of his captive fiancée, Sarah. Let's see. The open doors beckon. The Pulse Fal'Cie, an entity that threatens the peace of Cocoon society, holds Snow's fiancée captive. As the determined Snow delves even deeper into the alien structure, Lightning and Saz arrive at the vestige after fighting their way through the waves of Sanctum fortresses. The unlikely duo progress is halted by an impassable gate, which finally opens as if response to Lightning's whispered words of apology. Did her plea reach the mind of the Fal'Cie, or was another being responsible for opening the portal? Saz follows the ex-soldier into the vestige, bemused by the lack of explanation, but driven on nonetheless by the purpose he has yet to reveal. Who knows what his motivations are? We're gonna get a sneak attack. A preemptive strike. Oh. I don't like that though, because sometimes your attack's just good because of spacing, and it feels bad to just waste an attack. That doesn't feel good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh!
Fights, right?
We're gonna fight everything that we can. It's funny though, because for the longest time, I did not know Lightning's weapon was supposed to be a gunblade. Like, it makes sense because you see her shoot from it and you see her swinging around like a sword. So it makes sense that, like, oh no, this weapon is definitely a gunblade. But for some reason, never clicked in my head that it's a gunblade. Alright, let's get this item. You gained a tuft of Phoenix down. Right. Ah. Look at that AoE attacks. The Myrmidon. Also, as you can see, like, there is a percentage that you need to build up to, and that number is definitely different per character. Like, per enemy you fight, I mean. Stagger. Bro, why is your speed so high? You are attacking frequently. You gotta chill out. Oh! There was a panther there. I saw the alert and I got really confused, so I'm like, who sees me right now? Also, Saz, why do you shoot your guns like that, dude? He has to pose. He has to make sure you see how he's shooting his guns. In a, I don't know if skillful is the word to use, but he's definitely shooting them. Ooh, a Gladius. Is this a weapon I can use? Hey! New Gunblade. Okay, so this increases my strength stat. 2 points lower in magic. Which, it's not like we have magic in the first place, but it'd be what it be. Please stop attacking stars. I do think it's interesting because if you've noticed, a lot of the ranged attacks are mostly used to maintain the stagger bar, whereas most of your single like swings don't affect the stagger bar as much, but they definitely do more damage. And like, it's kind of interesting.
If those things are still around, might be some soldiers trapped in here too. Except they'd probably be l'Cie by now.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Not even human anymore.
Not
Just
even human
post-l'Cie.
anymore.
Enemies of Cocoon.
Oof.
Can't show them any mercy.
Can't show him any mercy. Meanwhile, Snow.
There's the next one.
Snow is just making his way through this place. Where it keeps stopping my run because there's like I need to adjust the dead zone for this game. For some reason, like, even though I'm holding the same direction, I haven't really moved it that much on the analog stick. It acts a little fucky. He gets a little weird and doesn't want to listen sometimes. That's where they want me to go. Is there anything down here? Aha! There is an item. Give me something cool. 2 potions. I'll take it. It's about how many I need to replenish. I see you, little robots.
Nothing to worry about.
Hand grenade. Poor little robot. Got blown up. This one too. Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jeez. So weird. Is there anything up here before I touch that? Treasures? Nothing? Well, let's touch the next one then.
All right.
All right, indeed. Get up there, Snow.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
He's so stupid.
Hang on, baby. Your hero's on the way.
Where is he?
He is here. Calling himself a hero?
Get his ass, Hope.
He's coming our way.
What should I do?
Tell him what you need to.
Yeah?
But nothing I say'll change what happened.
We could just run away.
Could just run away. No, I'm not gonna run away. Boy. See, any more treasures? Not those works, Android. You know what Vanille reminds me of? For like people that that play FF14 and like memes about like, oh yeah, the next job is going to be like an assault fisherman job. That's what it always reminds me of. Like her little rod just makes me think like it's a fishing rod.
Take this.
Also got him. Pink. Bonk. With his collapsible boomerang. What a silly weapon. Ooh, there's a treasure though. We didn't get the preemptive attack though.
No daydreaming now.
You obtained a vial of cortisol. Alright, Vanille, please. And you need to run. Ooh, save point. Oh, we also have B&W Outfitters. We can't buy anything quite yet. Also, I should probably save. Okie dokie. Give me this treasure.
No daydreaming now.
Bump, 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 bump.
Goodbye.
Quick, beat him up with your fishing rod. So goofy looking.
Yes.
Ooh, 100 gil. We can always use more money. Alright, let's see here. Look important. Whoa. Sugoi. Oh, not Sugoi.
What are they?
See, LaCie, you failed.
What the fuck is a sea?
This is what happens when LaCie don't complete the focus the fal'Cie gave him.
Mm-hmm. Bad things happen.
Huh?
Bad things happen if you don't complete your focus. Oh, I forgot that we had a little like scan button on our right bumper. Come on, beat their ass. Also, Vanille kind of does damage.
How did you get in here? You gotta leave.
You gotta leave.
Okay, listen. Find some place to hide and keep quiet. Once I find Sarah, we'll all leave together. You'll be home in time for dinner.
You...
Wait!
You mother...
Who's Sarah?
My wife. Future wife, that is.
My wife.
She's a pulse LaCie.
She's a pulse LaCie. Yeah, oh
She's
no.
here somewhere, along with that fal'Cie. I gotta find her and set her free.
What's wrong with you? Why do you want to help LaCie? They're the enemy.
Huh?
How can you save LaCie? You're not... That's insane!
Oof.
Probably. But I gotta do something, right? I'll be back.
Should we wait around for him and hitch a ride?
I'd rather go to Pulse! Why is this happening to me? When they
Poor
found
Hope.
the fal'Cie the other day, we were just visiting Bodum. But the army took us, threw us on that train. And because of that guy, Mom is...
Probably shouldn't leave them alone.
Yeah,
And
Snow.
he wants to help LaCie.
Hey again.
Hey,
This guy. Fucking Snow, come on,
go
man.
with him. You gotta talk to him, Hope. If you don't take this chance, You'll regret it forever.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, Vanille.
Let's go.
Oh, Vanille.
What's gotten into you, soldier?
Oof.
Thought you came for a fight.
My sister.
Hmm?
Your sister?
Her sister.
She's a Lassie.
What?
Ooh.
A pulse, Lassie?
Mm-hmm.
The Fal'Cie has her captive, but I'll find her.
Is she still... Hey, what was her focus? When she became a Lassie, what did the Fal'Cie order her to do? It wasn't blow up Cocoon or anything like that, was it?
I didn't ask.
She didn't ask.
Listen to me. When a person gets cursed by a Fal'Cie, they become a Lassie.
Mm-hmm.
And they get given a focus, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do I put this? If they don't carry it out, Lassie end up as one of those things. What I'm saying is, if your sister's gone that far, I mean, she might still... How can I... Oh, man.
It's complicated.
There's no way to turn a Lassie back into a human.
Nope.
Even if she completes her focus, there's no changing her fate. She'll live her life as a Fal'Cie slave.
Angry lightning.
Don't make her suffer.
Just say it! Any Lassie, anyone who might ever become a Lassie should be wiped off the face of Cocoon.
Oof.
It's people like you that started the Purge in the first place.
She's not wrong. She really isn't wrong. For her being like aggro lightning, like she isn't wrong though. Also, is there anything down here we need? Okay, we got that already. Up, 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 up. Okay, did we get anything important? 2 more of these. Alright. Military weapons stock the halls of the Vestige. Though SciComm recon team that uncovered the lower world being 2 days previous is still trapped inside, Lightning and Saz know that the real threat is not part of the Sanctum army, but the Pulse Fal'Cie and the Servant Lassie. Pulse Lassie are former humans who have become agents of destruction. Those residents living near the Vestige face being purged simply because of their proximity to the Fal'Cie, and the possibility that its power bound them into servitude. With tales of Lassie haunting his thoughts, Hope hears Snow's voice calling in the distance. Although he plans to confront Snow over his mother's death, the reality of the situation becomes too much for Hope to bear. He cannot go through with it, not yet. Oh, our poor boy Hope. Pulse Lassie are cursed beings who wield supernatural powers and whose very existence incites panic and destruction. Hope explodes into a rage upon hearing that Snow plans to rescue Sarah, now a Lassie herself. Even if she is Snow's fiancée, nothing good can come of helping a sworn enemy of Cocoon. I guess. The situation only serves to magnify Hope's hatred of the man he holds responsible for his mother's death. Shaking with fury, he is unable to form the words he so desperately wants to say. Oblivious to Hope's anger and worried for their safety, Snow decides to bring Hope and Vanille along on his mission. Yeah, that's Snow for you. Meanwhile, Saz explains the cruel fate of a person cursed as a Lassie. Lassie are bound in eternal service to a Fal'Cie in failure to carry out a focus results in transformation into a mindless abomination. That's XIII. A person shackled by the Lassie curse is beyond salvation. Can't bring him back. As Saz comes to a grim conclusion, Lightning angrily compares him to those who insisted on the purge. She knows full well the doom that awaits Lassie and will do anything in her power to save her sister from that fate. Yeah, I mean, that's family. 13 days. Day 11, Discovery. The Bodham Vestige was a minor local landmark paid little regard. That changed on this night, when SciComm discovered that the relic's long-sealed entrance had somehow been opened. Who knows how that happened? A reconnaissance team was sent inside, reporting the discovery of a Pulse fal'Cie before communication links suddenly went silent. Deeming it probable that the soldiers had been made Lassie, the Sanctum then resealed the door to the vestige, trapping the team inside. Super fucked up. The following day brought public announcement of both the discovery and plans for the purge. Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Let's see. When a fal'Cie takes a human to be one of its Lassie servants, that person is given a focus to be completed. Should the Lassie fail to fulfill this focus before his or her brand advances to its final stage, that Lassie becomes a XIII. Mired in eternal sorrow and regret, and robbed of all free will, XIII are damned to wander the world, unliving and undying, until the corrupted flesh at last can move no more. For XIII, there is no salvation. Basically, hey, do the mission or be a zombie. Which, not gonna lie, that's a horrible fate. Also, I like how like the XIII look like they could belong in a Resident Evil game. Did it just heal itself? What is it doing? Other than whiffing attacks. Ooh, power wristband. You know where that goes. There's only one cool character who can wear that. Oh, I didn't know we got another saber too. No, we're focused on offense. Is it gonna see me? Is it gonna Lassie me? Stupid. Get ready for a lot of those jokes in this playthrough. Oh man. The terminology of this game is a little ridiculous. Lassie, fal'Cie, XIII, Pulse fal'Cie. Like, oh boy. There are a lot of very interchangeable terms I feel in this game. Or a lot of ways to just describe the same thing from a different perspective. But we'll get to those as we cover them. It's a ghoul. That's spooky scary. Alright. Please. I need you all to clear the way, and maybe drop some loot. What is it doing though? Because it looks like it's healing itself, but it's not really doing anything? If that makes any sense? I'm just standing there, shimmering at me. You know what? We're running past them. You know what? We're running past these two. Oh! a big guy. I kind of forgot. Because I'm vaguely remembering as we're playing this. Don't think this game has levels. I think this game, if I remember right, all your levels are based on your gear. I remember that being a very, very weird thing for me to wrap my head around. Let's see. Let's save. Oh, now where are we? Oh. Oh, gross. Preemptive strike! How many ankles can I break? How many ankles can I break? Oh, oh. Alright, couldn't break their ankles. The gas! Just smack. Pew pew. Oh, hit him with a spell. What? Ow, magic hurts. Okay.
I don't have time to be dilly-dallying here.
Yeah, no time to dilly-dally or shilly-shally. Oh, fuck. It's a girl.
Sarah! Time to go. We have to leave before the army. What?
That's a Pulse brand. That girl's a Lassie.
Mm-hmm.
I already told you that.
Pulse Lassie are the enemies of Cocoon.
So they should die?
Listen, if she fails her focus, you know how that'll end.
You know how that'll end.
Killing her is a mercy. You came.
Sarah!
Everybody and their mother is here now.
Sarah.
The gang.
Is that my hero?
What a sweetheart. I do like Sarah. Also, get ready to hear this leitmotif a lot. Wait, Laura
Let's get you out of
Bailey?
here.
Hands off. I'm taking her home.
Sis,
I'm not your sister. You couldn't
Troy
protect
Baker
her.
back again.
It's your fault she...
Save
Yeah.
us.
Sarah?
You can save us. Protect us all. Save Cocoon.
Save Cocoon?
Yes, that is.
Sarah?
Huh.
That was your focus?
anything. I'll do anything. Leave it to me, you'll see. I'll protect Cocoon. I'll save everyone.
Poor Snow.
Somehow.
Poor Lightning.
I'll make things right.
You just relax.
Thank you.
Sarah!
Oh, there she goes. She's a crystal now. Oof. Well, you found her.
Why is she turning to crystal?
The sea who fulfill their focus are transformed into crystal and gain eternal life.
Damn.
Just like the stories say.
Sarah, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams? She's not sleeping! Sarah's... she's...
She's alive.
No.
The legend. Remember the legend.
Remember the
The
legend.
sea who fulfilled their focus turn to crystal and gain eternal life. It's the same with Sarah. Eternal life. She's not dead. Sarah's my bride-to-be. I promise to be hers forever.
Look at
I
this
don't care
himbo.
how many years I have to wait.
It's over!
Lightning
Open
violence.
your eyes and face reality!
Sarah, does becoming a Lassie really mean losing everything?
Oh, wait.
What now?
The army.
Oh, the army. This is actually one of my favorite scenes for some reason, but my favorite scene comes way later. That's fair.
Good to go. Resistance is under control. The assault proceeds as planned.
Leave no trace. The pulse vestige never existed.
Uh-oh.
Fire!
Pew pew. Uh-oh. Guys, it's time to go.
What's happening?
It must be a sanctum strike. Bring down the vestige and the foul sea right with it.
Aren't they taking it back to Pulse? That's what the patch was, right?
All they care about is getting everything from Pulse off Cocoon.
True.
Dead or alive, it's all the same.
True.
We can't stay here. They'll kill us.
Or hope. This little teenager just freaking out. Like, oh. Poor kid. Meanwhile...
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Trench coat, where you going?
Trench
Day
coat.
with the foul sea. Got some things to talk about.
What?
Get him, Snow.
You gonna ask it to help her? Are you out of your mind, kid? That thing wants to chew us up and spit us out.
Well, what do you want me to do?
What?
Lightning?
Here we go.
There they go. I like how Snow is on top of Lightning. I thought that was a cool touch. Yeah. Like, even though Lightning and Snow have their disagreements, it's very clear that Snow is very loyal to Sarah and is willing to protect her and her family. Like, no matter what. Like, Snow may be an idiot, but, like, he means well all of the time. He just may not have necessarily the best ideas when trying to accomplish that. But he means well. Also, yeah, that's what happens when you complete your focus. punch, punch. Uh-oh. Calculated. Calculated. Pope just cowering behind Vanille, yeah. But also, like, again, like, it's one of those things where I think when you play a lot of RPGs, there's such a high, like, power fantasy behind a lot of RPGs that, like, it's easy to forget that Hope isn't like a warrior or somebody that went out for adventure. Like, he's a teenager that was on vacation with his mom. Bad shit happened, and then his mom died, and he's alone in the world now. And it's like, that's a rough thing to deal with for anybody at that age, I think.
So this is the Foul Sea.
Genova.
Sarah's a crystal now. You gave her a focus, and she did it. You got what you want. Now let her go! Please.
Oof.
Turn her back. I'll be your Lassie instead!
Ooh, making bargains.
You go on begging. Like this thing gives a damn what we want!
Lightning smash!
Lightning!
It's this thing's fault the purge started. And it's people who are dying. Sarah told us to save Cocoon.
He did.
That means this thing needs to die.
Ooh, not sure about that. I mean, well, maybe. Who knows? Meanwhile, I heard you guys talking shit. Look at this sci-fi. Look at this sci-fi magic happening. Oh, poor Hope. Hope freaking out still. No running from this battle.
Come on now. You really think you can kill a Foul Sea?
Let's fucking try.
I'm doing this for Sarah.
Dodge.
Who's Dodge? Who the heck is Dodge? Also, TVs.
I'm in. As long as you don't mind an amateur. I got these things. Might as well use them.
Thanks.
Oh, there's our answer to why he shoots so weird. Also, Anima. Jesus.
Much appreciated.
Might need to use some of these potions real quick. Seeing as it's doing a little over half of our health in that fight. Jesus. You know what's dumb? Hold on, I can hit the arc. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm breaking the first rule of most RPGs, which is, hey, get rid of the ads first. Initiating regeneration. Also, as our first boss fight, guess what? The smart thing is that they kind of teach you, unless you're stubborn like me, that like, hey, you might want to read, you know, how many enemies there are and stuff like that, and maybe kind of intuit the like your winning conditions. Like, this isn't a bad, like, first boss fight. You know, unless you're monkey brain like me and you just keep attacking it like, why is it hitting me so hard? Like, maybe because you're doing the boss fight wrong, Fivehead. You got a doctor's code. Oh, it's dead.
Where are we?
Meanwhile, uh-oh.
What's going on?
It's dark as fuck is what's going on. But crystals though. Oh look, there's its face. Well. Uh-oh. Fuck around and find out. GG's. Shake my hand. What the fuck? Believe it or not, this may or may not be important. Also, yeah, that's what happens to the fal'Cie if they, you know, if you kill them. They may or may not just, you know, kaboom. Also, this is a very good cutscene because they hinted at one thing earlier, which is, hey, the fal'Cie are like
When I couldn't see a future,
ancient magic.
and I was afraid. When the future was clear and it hurt to see, I'd just close my eyes and lose myself in happier days.
So yeah, the fact that like the fal'Cie are like ancient magic, and they're like ancient schmagic, it's just some old stuff. We have cool technology. It's like, no, it isn't like haha fire spell. It's like haha, this is a nuke. This is the equivalent of a magical nuke that if you keep fucking with it is bad. But yeah, I think this is a good little stopping point. So we're gonna call stream here. But fun times in FF13 and dunking on Nomura's favorite Final Fantasy character, his greatest OC, Lightning. But yeah, no, it's going to take maybe like an episode or two as we're reading through lore to really like establish what everybody's talking about to like the full degree, but we'll get there. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy 13. Thanks to anyone who tuned in for today. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or afternoon, wherever y'all are at. If there's anybody you want me to raid, let me know within the next, like, 4 or 5 minutes, as we're hitting the outro. And, yeah. You all take care of yourselves and each other. And, yeah. Y'all take it easy. Bye-bye.